Okay, this is a video in regards of the DCU, or the reboot of it and the confusion of it. And as we know, James Gunn has recently taken over with his producing partner, and with stuff that some characters will stay, some will go, some of it's true, some of it isn't. And personally, it's pretty clear that they're gonna do a reboot of everything, because obviously keeping the same actors or keeping all the actors in all the roles isn't going to make any sense in terms of continuity. So Henry Cavill's gone as Superman, Ben Affleck's pretty much gone, Wonder Woman 3's got cancelled, so I don't see them using Gal Gadot. Aquaman, obviously we know the second movie's coming out. Black Adam, there's not going to be another one now, so that's pretty much done. So that leaves next year Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, and The Flash. And obviously with the stuff with Ezra Miller, regardless of the fact if they'd not brought in any establishment, his character kind of, his acting debut as The Flash or in a sequel was long gone regardless. So so all the story and then obviously you still got Harley Quinn. And the Joker, they probably will reboot it because no one liked the Suicide Squad version of it. So the only DC movies are safe are the Batman and the Batman trilogy they're going to do, obviously with Matt Reeves, and the sequels that are being worked on. And then obviously the Joker sequel, which is being worked on, because they're entirely different universes. But I think what James Gunn should do is just openly admit that they're just going to reboot the whole DCU. And I think part of the problem why I think there's a backlash now against him, aside from obviously people liked the actors, like I said, Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot in their roles, is that I think that if you're going to, obviously they're only early days into doing it, but I think if you're going to get rid of all those characters and do a clean slate, at the same time I think you have to whet people's appetite. So obviously he's saying he's doing a younger version of Superman in his early days in Metropolis. Then you could turn and say, you know what, we're gonna do another Batman, and we're gonna maybe do, say, like a Nightwing movie, and also we're gonna have to redo the Flash, and then even turn and say things like, right, what we want to do is we want to do a Green Lantern movie now, and maybe put John Stewart in it because that's the character that people recognise, and maybe even do a Teen Titans or a Titans movie. And give people something to look forward to in what they're going to do, because as I said before, he did say that there's going to be a lot upset in what he's going to do, which is fine. But I think what I would have done is that for everything that you're taking away, you give people a little bit you give people something to look forward to. So then you could turn and say, you know what, right? Maybe it's tough in terms of what he's doing because the DCU's in a mess. But this is what the plan and what I'm going to do. Because as I said before, it's going to be a 10-year plan. But I still think that they should give some of the DC fans something, a little something to whet their appetites with. Especially considering that they're basically clearing the whole slate of the DCU. And then at the same time, with the DCU movies coming out next summer, I mean, look at it now. It's almost, of all the movies have all finished, it's almost as if, what's the point in kind of releasing them when they're just gonna wipe everything? So as I said before, saying that he's gonna he's gonna keep some of the characters isn't technically hard, because there's not many of the DC movie characters that have got their own movies, aside from the ones that have been cancelled. So, yeah, I do think they need to do a little bit more to clear up the confusion in what's been done, because so far all we've seen is negative news and backlash, and I think they need to sit there and solve for everything negative. I think they should put something positive to build up people's hopes and go, you know what? To what they're gonna do does sound interesting. Maybe I'll be optimistic. But anyway, let me know of your thoughts and whether you agree with me or not. But that's my thoughts on the DCU confusion.